First of all, women all over the world, listen to me. Stop having babies with black men. I'm not saying this because I hate myself. I'm not saying this because I hate black men. I'm saying this because they have the proclivity to have negative relationships with their children. Even when they get married to a woman, a lot of them divorce women and then never see their children again.
Not because his ex-wife is a bitter biddy, but because they abandon children. Again, they abandon children. This is not a drill.
If you want children, that's fine. But if you want somebody to help you with your children, my suggestion would not be to do that with a black man. Now, let me get this out the way. It's not all black men, but it's so many of them that it's going to be difficult to find a black man that's not like that. I got lucky. I found a black man who wasn't like that. And now our daughter is 21 and he's always been a good father. But I have a 4-year-old right now, and his father is the typical piece of shit who tries to justify why he isn't in his child's life. That's a typical behavior of black men. I'm not saying all men. There are some exceptional men, but most black men are dusty. Instead of keeping their sperm to themselves, they're going to blame you for having a baby that they gave you permission to create when they gave you the elixir to get the shit done. If you don't get an abortion, to them, you had a baby that they did not want. They have sex with women they don't respect, they don't love, and they don't want to be with. And half the time, they don't even tell you that. They just pretend like they love you and want you. And then when you end up pregnant, they try to act like it was immaculate conception and they had nothing to do with it. I'm not just talking about my deadbeat ass baby daddy. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of babies have been created by these men with women of all colors. And they'll try to convince you it's just the man that you chose. All cap. I'm calling all cap. Bitch, if it wasn't so many of y'all being left, it would be difficult for a bitch to choose poorly. Vet men better. Keep your vagina and your womb to yourself until you are completely sure that you want to have children, and make sure that you are financially secure enough to raise them alone in the event that the man that you chose ends up not being who he said he was. Again, this is not all black men, but it's enough of them motherfuckers for you to take heed. Finding a good one is like winning the lottery. And we all know, even though there are good men out there, every good man ain't compatible with you. Don't get me started on the bird brain basic of bitches who will be baby mama number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to a man they know has the history of not taking care of children effectively. So you still have to factor in, do you even have what it takes to have a good man on your arm? Too many things you gotta factor in when you dealing with black men. Black history. Run, girl, run.